Good afternoon to all of you out there, those who are celebrating Juneteenth, those who are doing otherwise on this weekend. Weather is great here, and I pray for those who have weather inclement weather, weather that's destructive even. I pray safety for all. I thank God for this opportunity to be able to sit and just to share for a few minutes. I am thankful for to the Lord for Juneteenth and the celebration of Juneteenth, the celebration of those who were set free, and 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation there in Galveston, Texas. All that went with that delay and all that went with slavery itself. I'm just so thankful that we reached that point of getting beyond it. Yet we did not become free. African Americans, Black people, however you choose to designate, we're not free because even though the idea of freedom was written on paper, the reality of freedom was not expressed from brother to brother and sister to sister. And yet, God has saw fit that even so, Black people have evolved into this current day. And I think all of that's due to the grace of God, God's loving kindness and patience with humanity. And so when we consider all that was being celebrated, I like to just add in there my 2 cents. We ought to consider and thank God as well. Now, I understand everybody is not a Christian, but I just speak for myself on that wise. And yet, I do rejoice that we all, Black, white, and all ethnic groups of people and all, that we all are able this day to be able to live and be on this side of the dirt. Yeah, that we are in fact alive. Because that gives us another opportunity, it gives us an opportunity to do unto others as you have them do unto yourself, do opportunity to love your neighbor as your own self. It gives us an opportunity to be moral agents that we were created to be in the eons of time before creation itself was made. Anyway, I won't belabor that. I want to also say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers holding it down for their children, all the fathers who've been there either in the home or, and unfortunately, some that are not in the home for whatever the reason, but are still hanging in there trying to be a contribution to a moral example for their children. And then there are the single parent fathers. What's that one movie? I think it was named Mr. Mom. Hey, I salute you on this Father's Day. Not only you, are those who are saved and unsaved. I call to you to consider the morality of God as the example for our children. You see, we're in this world, and I'm sure everyone have their opinion about what the world is like today. In my opinion, basically, is that it's not too good of a situation for everyone. Operative word being everyone. Of course, we have a great impact upon family because of slavery, Jim Crow, separate equal. We have a great impact on Black people, that is, that has taken fathers out of the home, separated children from parents, separated for all kinds of reasons beyond slavery. And so, beloved, I just think that just want to give you your kudos. Just want to give my 2 cents. Thank you for holding it down for the children. And then I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to think of the moral requirement that we have to pass on to our descendants to do right and to live right and to be right, that they might have a nice life. Everybody won't become billionaires. I know I don't even think that way because I don't see it on the horizon of my life. Everybody won't become millionaires. Everybody won't become kings and queens and presidents and vice presidents and corporate owners. Everybody won't have these high of dollar economic situations. Some people are and shall continue to be in low economic situation where they struggle to survive. But no matter what strata of economic life you find yourself, and no matter what situation you find yourself in relationship to your child in the home, Mr. Mom, step up, stepfather, the one who stepped up. That's a stepfather. He steps up and take care of the charges of someone else in their absence. And then not only that, to the saved and the unsaved, we celebrate this day called Father's Day because it should mean something to us and our gifts from God. That's what the psalmist called them. Children are a gift from God. And so we ought to be thankful. And I'm just happy to see another Father's Day. I'm just happy to be able to share these two words, hopefully of enlightenment, encouragement, because we ought to be those who lead the way. Now, I'm not going to say much because I get opportunity, the Lord willing and say so, to preach on Sunday. And this will be a great topic, Father's Day for Father's Day. Hey, but in the meantime, just know that Pastor Johnson just encouraged each and every one of you, regardless of color, regardless of ethnic designation, regardless of your economic situation. I'm thankful. You ought to be thankful that you have a measure of freedom in your life. And we ought to be grateful for having the opportunity to have little us, as the famous quote now is, that's my little me, no matter how old they are, how young they are. Let us try to be a presence in their lives, a joyful, moral guiding, faith loving presence. Bye now. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy it. And don't forget, a child needs you. And if you don't have one, there's someone, some child somewhere that can use what you have to give. Bye.